Hey, what's up, 8th grade? Catlin here, helping out with lesson 7 on your homework for this week. And just wanted to look at this cool down about comparing different areas. So, we got a little bit of review on area of square and area of circles. So, that doesn't hurt either. Let's look at it and see what it says. The table shows the area of a square for specific side lengths. Okay, so if you've got a square with side lengths that are half, and then you do half times a half, you get area every quarter. If your side lengths are 1, 1 times 1 is 1. They're 2, 2 times 2 is 4. If they're 3, 3 times 3 is 9. We could continue that pattern, and this is what we would see. A 4 by 4 square would have 16 area inside. So that's pretty specific for a square. Pretty straightforward, simple stuff. Now let's look at the area of a circle. Let's do a circle one. I'm going to make a table for this one. So define the area of a circle. So this is for a circle. We have to know the input of a radius. So we're going to plug in radius. Now, for a circle, you take the radius, you square it, and you multiply it by pi. All right. So for example, if my radius is 1, then I square that. 1 times 1 is 1 times pi. I get 1 pi. If my radius was 2, I would take it, square it. 2 times 2 is 4 times pi would be 4 pi. And if it's 3, so on and so forth, 3 times 3 is 9, 9 times pi would be 9 pi. So you can kinda see it's a very similar pattern to this one, except everything is multiplied by pi instead, right? So, is the area of a square that has a side length of 2, that would be this particular square right here, okay? So, the area of a square, with a side length of 2 equals 4 in area. All right. So we know that. Is that greater than or less than the area of a circle that has a radius of 1.2? So if I put 1.2 here and I multiply it by itself, and then I multiply it by pi, I should get an answer over here. This is a comparison one, so we need to compare it to 4. We don't need it in terms of pi. So I'm going to open up my Desmos calculator for this one. If the radius is 1.2, we got to square it, which means we got to multiply it by itself. And then after we multiply it by itself and get whatever 1.2 is squared, then we're going to multiply it by pi, which we will estimate to be 3.14. So that would look like this in the calculator. 1.2, we're going to square it by multiplying it by itself. And then we're going to take that 1.44 and we're going to multiply it by pi and get our estimation for the area, which is about 4.52. We're going to round it to. So 4.52. So let's go back here. All right, so the circle, let's do it this way. Let's do circle with radius of 1.2 equals, we just found out that it was 4.52. So 4.52 inches in area, or not inches, sorry, in area. These would be units squared. So, is the square greater or less? It looks like it's less slightly by about a half of a square unit. So it is the area of square is less than the circle. There we go. This one turned out to be 4.52. Or we could have said, or 1.44 pi. And when we multiplied it by pi, it gave us 4.52-ish. And that's all I got for lesson 7, guys. That's all you need. Good luck on that, and we'll see you back in class.